Buenos noches, amigos, and welcome to Fanny Pack Wrestling, MyGM, where we play a modded version of WWE 2K23, playing MyGM in it with a bunch of fun characters, but playing different shows that are not WWE. It's a fun time. I'm PD Rave, here representing TNA Wrestling, trying my best from the rear. Here with me are my fellow GMs. Representing Ring of Honor, we have DJM.
Buenos tacos, muchachos. PD, I do not see the game screen.
No, we have, I'm on the. It's all right. I'm on the control screen just so I can switch over manually. And representing AEW Dynamite, we've got Drew.
Hey, I remembered we were doing a thing this time.
We're here to do the thing. And we're going to get things started. We're going at this point week 23, I believe. Yes, week 23. We're on the road to All In. We only have this and one more TV week, as it were, before All In, and that will be the season finale of 2K23, and then I'll get things ready for 2K24. Yeah, let's get things switched over. Okay. Might move all the black screen here, but we're gonna deal. I'm also, I should say, I'm also usually I'm the only one not parsecing in because it's my home computer, but I'm abroad. Also, King Kaz is on assignment, and I'm studying abroad, maybe a couple.
But the game is functional.
All right, let me make sure I have. Wonder if I can. And it has sound this time. I've made sure to get the setup working so the stream can hear it. I had to last time I used NVIDIA recording to record the gameplay, and so that's why on the VOD there's gameplay audio. But this time I have it working.
In that case, let me check my audio settings. Because I don't hear anything. Oh, I hear the game audio.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And quite frankly, that's good enough.
All right, let me do the. Yeah, and I don't really have anything else going because I'm adding another wrinkle right now by trying to play music or do anything else. Too much. I'm also situated. I'm coming to you from the Level Up PC Cafe in Sadong in Seoul, South Korea.
Hey, Petey, since you're in South Korea, I got to ask something. Are you seeing any real life ramifications of the 4B movement?
No. I mean, it's hard to because it's such a it's such a because I've been looking online at some of the stuff, and some of it has been a lot of back and forth of how much of it is prevalent on a grander scale, and how much of it is really just
just the terminally online people.
Terminating online, yeah, because a lot of the core of it, and I think this is gonna this would upset some people that I know are enjoying the idea of the 4B movement from a uh, from and I appreciate it because I appreciate the idea of like the misandry of it all. I love a little, I love a little targeted misandry, women power. I love that, but there's the indication that it's being perpetuated mainly by the 4chan and 8chan of radical feminists. Radical feminists, but and I say radical feminists,
it's their bread and butter.
I forgot the two letters before that, the TE. They're also the big part of those places is that Megalia, and I forget the other one, WOMAD, I think it is. They're also super homophobic and turfy. Like so, but they get propped up. A lot of reason why people pay attention to them, and they get propped up as the face of the feminism and feminist movement by guess who? The men, the meninists. So people point like, oh, you're like everybody that dares to just be regular feminists gets compared or lumped in with with the worst of them. So there's a lot of research. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of people really kind of like diving deep into it online, especially like on TikTok, which I appreciate. But there's a nuance to the whole to what's going on. Plus, a lot of people are pointing out that like people want to go like, oh, it's the 4B movement that's contributing to like the low birth rate and things like that, and other people point out like, no, it's actually like that's just a small thing. It's more like the bigger actual economic factors, like no parental leave, work life balance is in the shit and has been for decades, and it's now you're seeing the ramifications of that. Like you have a kid, like for a lot of women that having a kid or even getting married, that's like that could cost them like their career, and then suddenly it's like what if they
AEW Collision.
yeah oh yeah
I assumed you were multitasking.
Yeah. Well, mainly I was just caught up talking about what I was talking about, but yeah, essentially it's complicated, but I haven't really seen anything particular that I would like, oh, that's a thing related to that in my like my personal purview yet.
All right. Okay.
But mostly what I've seen has been online. All right, let me put myself on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, man. That's okay. All right. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build some rivalries. Okay. Let's see if we can take this over the top. Have at least one steel cage match. Okay. Okay, let's make this.
Have you been keeping up with the wrestling, Petey?
I've been keeping up on social media, and I've been seeing a lot of really intriguing things. Like I've seen like a lot of the Hope Adam Copeland is doing with the House of Black. And I saw that promo that he cut, basically like portending the possibility of him causing a double turn.
Oh, yes, yes, indeed. Right.
Where like he's like, "Oh, you thought you were manipulating me. I was manipulating you." I thought that was intriguing, pretty cool.
Are you going to get a chance, like tomorrow or sometime this week, to catch Double or Nothing?
I hope so. I would say it's gonna be tough to do it live because what time it's it's I'll be in class while it's happening, but who knows?
Likely excuse.
I might be able
I
to
was
still
giving
do it.
him grace.
who knows? I might be even. Honestly, I might be able to just pop it on my. I'll have my laptop in front of me. I might be able to pop it on and while nobody's paying attention and still listen to it.
You're paying for this shit. Don't fucking cheap yourself out because Double or Nothing's exciting. Hold
on. But while double, basically double multitasking, listening to Double or Nothing while I'm working on my projects and stuff. But if I don't, I might. I want to check it out because there's so many matches. Like, there's so many matches. I don't know if you want to run down the card.
I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. We have 12 announced matches for Double or Nothing. So there will definitely be a 0 hour. Oh, yeah, and there's a better than zero chance that this show will probably go to midnight.
Oh, yeah.
So running it down, I'll go through these quickly. Thunder Rosa versus Deonna Purrazzo. The Acclaimed with Daddy Ass versus Cage of Agony. Brian Cage, Toa Leona, and Bishop Khan. Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black, barbed wire cage match. Roderick Strong versus Will Ospreay for the international title. Trent Beretta versus Orange Cassidy. The Bang Bang Gang versus the Guns versus Death Triangle. The Bang Bang Gang versus Death Triangle trios match for the trios championships. Chris Jericho versus Hook versus Katsuyori Shibata for the World Championship. John Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita for the IWG World Heavyweight Championship opportunity if Takeshita wins.
Yeah.
Timeless Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb for the AEW Women's World Title. Willow Nightingale for the TBS Championship versus Mercedes Moné. Anarchy in the Arena, where the Elite take on Team AEW. And for the World Championship, Swerve Strickland will take on Christian Cage.
A lot of fun matches.
Even the most ardent troll will acknowledge that AEW, when it's pay-per-view time, AEW gives you your money's worth. They stuff the pay-per-view burrito. Like you're getting your beans, you're getting your rice, you're getting your protein, you're getting your veggies. That pay-per-view burrito is gonna be stuffed.
Oh yeah.
And this is no exception.
I think I have A collision booked. It's not saying.
Fucking, it never ceases to amaze me how Copeland, Cage, Sting, like all of them, like we're
Ring of
all of the
Honor.
realization, like, oh, they're getting up there. They're like, they're a bit older, whatever. Like, if they phoned in some things, if they didn't go super hard, you'd completely understand. And yet,
All right, Blue King.
Copeland is in a barbed wire steel cage match.
25,000? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Just fucking.
I think that's fair.
You know, it's not like it's the twilight of his career. No, fucking, we're gonna go balls to the wall. Like,
30, 40.
hey.
Okay. It really depends.
Like, it's just, I know how obvious it is.
Yeah, that's okay. That
I
is
love how
all right.
obvious it is that
Julia,
Adam is having so much fun.
She's a champion, and she's happy. Popularity is high. Okay, we might have to spend some.
You went roomy, David.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Okay. It sounded like you were
he's
far
concentrating.
Sorry.
he's focusing. So he's
Yeah, we're gonna have to spend some money. We are spending some money.
what you just said.
Yeah, screwed that up. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, and that loser sharp the next 3 weeks. Yeah, I can do that. Kenny, hey Adam, brand.
I love before the show when we were having a conversation where we were setting up. It was the precise moment where I got
anything for you, my guy.
my
Kenny,
food and drink delivered to my computer.
Do not put Kenny Omega.
Wait, you got what?
I ordered. I'm like, you're in a busy bong. You can on your computer screen order foods and food and drink.
Look at the in progress and look at the commissioner goal. Look at this.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys, you're killing me. All right, okay, I got another low budget.
Like you got Tony Khan in one ear, Kenny Omega in the other ear, telling you like, oh, I should put. I had. All right. Let me count you down. If you're ready to book.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
All right. So. We need to generate some revenue.
But I had. I ordered. Let me see. The chicken mayo duck pop, which I think like like just over rice. Oh yeah, there's this chicken mayo and eggs, so little pieces of fried chicken.
Somebody was
and a fried egg with a little like mayo in there over just some steamed rice. And just order it. So I pay with card.
Nice.
And then when she brought the food over, I just paid her with my credit card.
I would love to advance some feuds, but we need to generate some revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, most of my roster's injured anyway, so whatever.
Yeah.
PD, when did I get Ivar? I must have bought him.
Remember.
No, I bought him. I did. I did sign Ivar. Yes, I did. Okay. So how about Kenny Omega?
Also, Drew, if you see Nigel McGuinness on Dave's roster, that used to be Drew Gulak. I may have slotted it in a mod. It was like, you know what?
That's I didn't hate Gulak until certain things, and now I definitely do. And I think that's an okay.
And we will do that on Shark Boy.
Yeah.
Keep that feud hot.
It's one of those, like, in retrospect, man, it made sense that Drew Gulak was one of Quackenbush's favorites.
Oh, come on, dude, guys, come on.
I mean,
that was just uncalled for.
I mean, in retrospect, it's like
uncalled for, maybe. Incorrect?
I didn't say it was wrong. I said it was uncalled for. All right. Yeah. Let's see.
I remember having that conversation in an episode of Fanny Pack where you wondered. I think you wondered because if I'm remembering correctly, back in the Chikara days, David, you weren't a big fan of Drew Gulak back then, and mainly because he was kind of like I remember it was mainly because he was kind of boring. I don't. I think I remember it like that.
Yeah. He's never been my favorite guy.
Yeah. And we were talking about it, like, man, why is he like he's very he's very featured. He was one of like Quack's favorite guys, especially when we were talking about I think it was Wrestling is Fun, that episode.
Yeah.
Or whichever one of those was the show that had the open door that had the bright sunshine into the ring from through the door. That's one of the few things I could vividly remember was that the weird because it was during the day, the light fucking beaming through the door onto the ring from the sun.
Let's do Abaddon and Shayna. Why not? Okay. And lastly, we'll go with Lashley.
Also, I had one. I had a very shortly before we had set this up. Also,
Air Fox. Yeah.
Shortly before I set this up, I'm worried that he may be still within hearing shot. But I had somebody like I had gone to go to the bathroom and come back. And when I come back, this obviously not Korean dude came over and just sat down next to me, even though this computer had not been turned on. It wasn't his, and just talking to me.
Okay.
He's like, "Hey, you're obviously not Korean." He's like, "Yeah."
Kenny wanted the main event match, so we got to do it.
Where are you from?
Keep our morale of our guys up.
I told him I'm from Miami, and it's like, "Oh yeah, I'm from Boston." And it's like I'm just sitting here staring. I'm like, "Why are you trying to socialize with me at 3:00 in the morning at a PC bang?"
It's a little weird.
Okay.
It's like, and he's like, he immediately shakes my hand, starts to like have a conversation. And he immediately like, I could tell. I feel like I'm making you uncomfortable. I'm just trying to make friends. Like, yeah.
But it's 3 a.m.
Like, I think he might be a little, I think he might have been trying to keep up with the Koreans on a drinking level, and he might be a little in the sauce, but I needed another reason to
Lost himself, if you will.
If I needed another reason to say fuck Boston.
Forever.
They can never. Boston will never beat the Boston allegations. Will
exactly.
They? No.
Right. Dynamite, you're up.
Bill Russell didn't like saying that he played in Boston. Like, fucking, how much more do you need? All right. How much do you want? For how long? Yeah, 20.
Probably, the contract asks are probably not going to be very big because it's only for 2 weeks anyways. So it's like,
oh, really? Okay.
So it's like, whoa, what's a 2-week contract going to be? I may have agreed to. There you go. I may have agreed to have you interfere on behalf of the Miz.
Damn it.
We just kind of figured you'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's a Cleveland guy, I guess.
No.
What did I say, Petey? What did I say?
I wish it was the other Cleveland guy, but okay.
He's the one that asked. The other guy didn't ask.
So Drew, Petey, just to give you an idea of how in complete apocalyptic scorched earth disarray Pistons fans are right now, someone on the subreddit posted, "Is Cade on Bust Watch?" That's where we're at right now.
Like, fuck it.
That's where we're at.
The tears in a bucket.
What?
A lemon Coke. The other fun thing, I finally got to head out to, I guess, tonight, but earlier this morning for y'all. I was able to head out to a club in Hongdae to catch a local, like,
A what
rock
day?
punk indie, a club in Hongdae. Hongdae, which is a short for Hongik Daehakyu, is like the area around Hongik University, which is very, like, there's a lot of bars and clubs and like rock clubs and like music venues and stuff like that. And it's very cool
an
tip area.
District.
There's like that, and it's a college town basically.
Okay.
It's like I said, Hongik University, and there's a couple of ones. I think Ihwa is within reach, and Ihwa Women's University, and one other one that I don't know.
What'd you do?
So I went to Club Bender over in Hongdae and caught a show. Got to see a couple really awesome bands. Got to see an all-girl punk rock band by the name of Fishing Girls, who were really rad. There's a bunch of I put a few stories up in my on my Instagram on the gram.
Do for the gram.
Got a couple stories on there, so if you want to follow me at PD Rave on Instagram, that's your prerogative. But there's a bunch of really fun videos, and I dumped a bunch of photos from that night. But saw a really cool band by the name of Fishing Girls. Saw another great band, Walking After You. Really great, like another great rock energy band, and got to see Daddy-O Radio. We're a Celtic punk band, all made up of just Koreans doing Celtic punk music, and it was fun and fantastic. And the show's great. Angie, and also these are those two are all female bands, and Daddy-O Radio is female fronted by Angie of Wasted Angie on Instagram, who we have discussed on Record Breakers, her project Wasted Johnnies. So I got to see her perform live, which was really fantastic. And fantastically fun, and they kind of had a really great like like more more down to earth kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? It was like a fun end of the night. You know, the band was up there. They all had cups of beer in their hand. It was just a nice, like, just classic band drinking beers, playing loud rock music on stage while you're in the crowd drinking beers, and having fun. It was so cool. And it helped that the freaking just a nice cup of draft beer was 5,001, which is I think like I'd have to do the math, but it's less less than $5. So $5 beer night makes for some fun time. $3.66. I was like,
can't complain about that.
So yeah. So of course I bought merch because that's what I do. I got a Daddy O Radio T-shirt. I got a couple CDs. I got the Walking After You were selling tumblers with their band logo on it. It was really fantastic.
So if I book this show, I've got to hope to make.
You still gotta bring your budget down.
Oh, it won't let me book out of budget?
Yeah, it won't let you book over budget.
Okay.
So you gotta bring your costs down. But yeah, it was a fun night. It was again, a bunch of stuff is on the gram, and it's $75,000 a book. Okay. And I'm it's not going to be the last time I get to go out, because I'm definitely going to be seeing a lot more shows, and probably hang up like Club FF and Pet Sounds and a few other places. But I've been saving things on Instagram for this very purpose, which is just to get to go out and see some live shows. I'm excited. Have y'all gotten to see any live music lately?
Not in 2024, not yet.
Trying to think.
It's just been it be like that sometimes.
We almost went to see Motion City Soundtrack again, but because of work schedules and stuff, and the fact that they were in Columbus, which is 2 hours away, on a random Tuesday.
Well, I did see. No, I just remembered. I did see Thank You Scientist and Rivers of Nile earlier this year. It was one of the last shows before vocalist Sal Moreno left to go home to be a family man.
I hope you don't mind. What's up? I'm Raphael. You may have heard of me. No?
Son of a bitch.
Me get it on the internet. I'm looking to get my foot in the door professionally. Would you have any room on your roster?
Now, see, given that this is supposed to be like Tony Khan or whoever is in charge of TNA right now, there's a good chance they probably know who this is.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
I will say there's part of me right now that would be super, super interested to see an artist that just got put on my radar, which is a little bit weird for me to have this artist on my radar. But Chappelle, not sure how you pronounce that. Roan, her shows look like a ton of fun.
Yeah.
So there's part of me that's like, I want to go there. I want to be in a giant crowd of queer people dancing to a woman that is basically doing drag performance while also doing like 80s synth pop dance music.
Oh yeah,
damn it, that seems like a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Chapel Run is.
Chapel Run, yeah.
Yeah.
HOTTOGO. You could take her hot to go.
I don't know what any of that means. I just figured it was just one of those things that the youths are into now.
So I got this courtesy of a TikTok, so grain of salt, I guess. But apparently what happened was she was doing a show and she was like making this like really like kitschy 80s synth pop stuff, and she a lot of times would find like local drag artists to perform before her sets wherever she was going, just because she enjoyed the art form. And Crayola, a drag performer in London, was like, your entire show is completely camp and basically drag as it is.
Was so disappointed.
Do we want to do
crayons?
Do you want me to do like? Do you think we should do your makeup like done up in drag and that? And she did it that night for the show, and ended up going over like gangbusters. So she's like, well, shit, like. I enjoy this art form as it is. I don't know how I didn't connect this dot before. So it's like, oh, well, fuck. Like, that seems like a good time.
At the Jacobs Pavilion.
Yep.
May 28th.
Yeah, I probably won't be able to make that one. But just because we are in crunch time right now at work. But
yeah,
Jacobs Pavilion would be a good one though. Jacobs Pavilion's a really, really cool venue. It used to be called the Nautica, because you have to go down then through a boardwalk to get to this like little amphitheater that's on Lake Erie. Like a lot of people that have like, there's an apartment building that people will literally just open their doors and hang out of it to watch shows. People will take boats that they have docked on Lake Erie and just float their boat behind the stage. Like I saw was Rancid, Bouncing Souls, and Dropkick Murphys. And there was like 3 boats that were just hanging out, drinking beers, smoking weed, and listening to punk rock, like on a boat in Lake Erie. Yeah, no, that's about right. But it's a really cool place to have a show, because then you also have like the Cleveland city backdrop behind you and everything. But who else have I seen there? I definitely just heard Harper in the other room singing the hamster dance.
Hell really yeah.
Weird thing. Kids might be all right.
Yeah.
Fucking hamster dance.
Oh, okay. I think I'm just gonna have to book these themes once again. And just keep building this rivalry. Yeah. But there was a while that Hot to Go was, so there was a 3-week period after a specific episode of Game Changer from Dropout TV, where first it was people doing the weenus. Yeah. Then people started doing Hot to Go. And then people
None
started
of those
doing,
words are in the Bible.
Then people started doing the weenus. Or no, then people started doing the weenus to Hot to Go. Which was, if there was any indication that Dropout TV caters to the LGBT community, it was the fact that my entire For You page was that for like a week. Yep.
Yeah.
I've found a community full of great people.
Going to take your guys' word on that because I've seen none of this.
Oh, 75,000. Yeah. And
there's some stuff on Dropout TV I think you would like, David. There was a great PowerPoint presentation from a comedian. It's all improv. There was one that was which cryptid would be the chillest to blaze with, which is a good one. Like,
oh, is that the one with the whacked out game shows and all of the comedians are improvising? Is that Dropout?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. There's a game show about nerdy bullshit. That's basically Jeopardy, but like exclusively for nerds. There's Game Changer, where the conceit of Game Changer literally is in the drop, and I can't do it otherwise. It's Game Changer, where the game changes every show. It's basically it's very much
show.
Yeah, it's very much like a British show called Taskmaster, where like, oh hey, you're gonna get points, but like you're gonna get points in a weird fucking way every time. Like sometimes it's Simon Says, but sometimes it's also go ahead.
Called Smarty Pants.
Smarty Pants. That's basically if you've ever heard of like there's a trend of like PowerPoint parties is what they call them. You basically make a PowerPoint to make your friends laugh about stupid shit. One of them was
that's a convention panel.
Yeah. But like Smarty Pants, the idea is like they're a secret society controlling the world, but it's like their presentations are, here's why we should bomb the moon, or here's why I think eggs are great, or
swing music revival, bombing the moon, wrestling drag.
Yep.
Yeah, wrestling is
cookout.
Wrestling is drag. Basically, the whole conceit of that one.
I mean, we know.
Exactly.
She was really good on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And they also do a ton of like D&D stuff.
Of course they do.
Very Important People was great. Very Important People. And Game Changer are nominated for Emmys.
At Colossal Con, I've mentioned before that Colossal Con has a pretty big Star Trek contingent.
Yeah.
And I saw that Sunday they are actually going to have a run through of Star Trek Adventures.
That's it.
Ooh, that's so cool.
So I am so gonna be there.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. I wonder if they'll have like. I wonder if it's worth looking if they have like, they'll have like tables for play testing or play, set like drop in, event like playing basically. Like,
I will try my best to find out. Given Colossal Con is, the party con of party.
Colossal.
I'll do my best to find out if I'm not like
in the rivalry cruise
completely obliterated.
Yeah. Ooh. New champs.
Title change.
Shane Haste, a bad boy. Speaking of internet things, again, Mr. Kimmy Jimenez. All right. Our first main event Saturday night is all right for fighting.
So they say.
Mm-hmm.
And Saturday nights are occasionally for the sickos.
Exactly. for all the collision cowboys. I was curious and looked up Sean Spears' theme now in NXT. And I don't think I like it. No, sir, I don't like it. I prefer this one. Maybe it's the bias towards Wrestle and Flow, but This one's more fun. But I hope he's enjoying being back in NXT.
I'm sure he is. He's exactly the player coach they need.
Exactly. He'll help a lot. I mean, basically,
And doesn't he have the school with Tyler Breeze as well?
Yep, Flatbacks Wrestling Academy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Player coach. He's clearly a player coach.
A big part of why Tyler Breeze hasn't hurried back to being on a big stage of any kind.
I'm actually stunned that he's doing indie shows. I did not expect to ever see him doing indie shows.
I think he's. I think he just is probably just enjoying the, getting to just get his reps in. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm just speculating off the top of my head. He's just enjoying getting his reps in, getting to wrestle, getting to meet young indie wrestlers, maybe help out people as he goes along. It's a lot. I imagine it's a lot more low key than it is. I'm gonna say it's a way for him to have a lighter schedule, while still being allowed to do up, down, down.
Well, they are still doing that. That's right.
Yeah, he's still.
Yeah. Claudio and Chugs are still on it, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Not on up, down, down. They're doing their own thing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The party is on the Sweets' on Twitch, but so he's able to do that, but it's it's over there.
Here's a question.
Also, AEW has a new thing coming out, don't they?
Yep, all the arcade.
They've been doing AEW games for a while.
Yeah, and they're doing a podcast now.
Yes.
With Chugs and Uno.
That I know this because Chugs and Evil Uno were on the voicemail dump truck.
Oh yeah, voicemail dump truck. Yeah,
giant fan.
Nice.
Because fucking, of course, Dan Reichert finds his way to weasel into everything.
Yeah. Sean Spears.
God damn it. Dan Reichert.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns?
Yeah, he is the Roman Reigns. Not just any Roman Reigns.
I was expecting, the tribal chief.
Yeah.
No, the Roman Reigns.
All right.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're going with. That's his collision gimmick. He's over here on AEW. He was able to take Roman Reigns, but he's going with a different nickname. He's going the Roman Reigns. I guess he figures nobody likes Brian Kendrick anymore, so he gets to he can just take it. I hope Brian Kendrick is doing okay.
Also, they're adding. Checking out the AEW Games page on YouTube, they're apparently adding a Stadium Stampede match type in free DLC.
Nice.
They had they had that Battle Royale, but I guess that's not the Stadium Stampede.
Yeah, Elite Beats and Stadium Expansion download for free. And include a Stadium Stampede expansion where there's a dirt section with stuff to go up, and then the football stadium part. And
yeah.
I keep wanting to try that, and I keep not doing it because I don't have time to play the video games I already play.
You guys have time to play video games?
No, that's the problem. I want to play Diablo 4 because I have it now, and I fucking can't.
I the only reason I have time sometimes is because I'm unemployed. but yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Ooh,
Not in this economy.
the bottom rope springboard drop kick This is I guess I had
I've decided I don't like the meat chants anymore.
the what?
The meat chants. I've decided I don't like them anymore. It's a little too ironic for me.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, after Collision last night, it was just, you know what?
Yeah.
I would care to not hear those anymore.
Yeah. It was like, okay.
It was funny once.
Yeah.
That's enough. But it wouldn't be professional wrestling if we didn't do a funny thing once and then run it into the ground.
Exactly.
What?
The
I was hoping that joke wasn't going to go on.
right, okay, what else? I also did some fun stuff. I did traditional bookbinding the other on Friday. It was really fun.
Could you smell the benzene?
The traditional Korean bookbinding was really, and I even like we were like they had me had like put like a title in Korean on the front. It was nice. I've been to some really cool like places that have like craft beer and like pizza or chicken. Like I went to this place called Art Monster in the very well-known Gangnam area. That was really dope. They have like really nice like pizza and chicken, really good like bar like snacks and food and stuff like that. But the main thing is that it's like a tap room brewery where you get like this RFID wristband, and where you go is there's these various taps. There's a really nice like various like craft beers that they have, and you tap your wristband onto the scanner on the tap, and then you just pour however much you want, and it keeps a tally of all the pours you do, and then you just pay at the end. So you just pay exactly for how much you pour. So you just kind of keep, So
It sounds
really
very
fun.
high tech. Why can't America have that?
I mean, it really is up to the tap rooms to like. Somebody should bring it over. Like that'd be cool to like make it
I feel like the
accessible
problem
to
there would be a transparency of you can pour a little, but then they wouldn't be able to charge for the full pour if you just poured a small amount.
Yeah,
and
exactly. Because that way you get to like try different ones, try different styles. Ooh, Sean Spears! Is Sean Spears gonna?
Ladies and gentlemen, and there it is, folks. The upset of the century.
The new TNT champion,
Sean Spears.
The chairman, Sean Spears.
The tribal chief. The chairman has shocked the world.
He's busting open Roman Reigns in a match. Also, the other cool thing that I think in the last couple weeks, I don't remember I mentioned it last week, but they have released the mod installation and implementation tools, both for Pro Wrestling Mods and Discovery have released their tools that kind of like work in conjunction for installing mods for 2K24. So as soon as I get home, I'm gonna be able to just get right to just installing mods. I mean, I could do it now, but yeah, I don't have to, so I'm just gonna leave it till later. But once I get home, I'm gonna be able to start installing. That people have already started releasing mods and mod characters, and I gotta look at the process for porting mods. I think it's fairly straightforward. But I just gotta see.
Disappointing. Jesus Christ.
Good promo from Darby Allin.
Generated some revenue.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Ring the bell.
That's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't care.
Julia.
Generate some revenue. Good. Bobby Lashley, Air Fox.
Ring that bell.
Bobby Lashley.
Disappointing. I don't care.
Okay, and then Malachi Black, your main event.
Versus Kenny Omega.
Kenny by God Omega.
The best bout machine.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic that Adam Copeland is going head first into this run in AEW.
Absolutely.
He's, as I've said, right now he is my wrestler of the year. And
yeah,
I'm expecting that this match, this barbed wire cage match with Malachi Black, is going to further cement that.
Oh yeah. And it's been...
I don't like him joining the House of Black or forming a faction. I don't really care about that, but whatever. I feel like this singles run that Adam Copeland has been on is going to be like, it's going to be like Infectious Grooves.
Yes.
PD, are you familiar with Infectious Grooves?
I don't know that I am. I don't think so.
All right. Infectious Grooves is a side project of former members of the band Suicidal Tendencies, Mike Muir and Robert Trujillo. And it's very, very good. It's funk metal. And you get to hear Rob Trujillo really, really show off on the bass guitar. It's great. I kind of feel like that's what this solo run for Adam Copeland has been. It's been really good, but not enough people appreciate it. And now he's going to have this faction with or without Malachi. And that's kind of like Robert Trujillo joining Metallica. Like, yeah, on paper it's cool, but we're losing something.
Yeah.
We're losing something. And speaking of losing something, professional wrestling for me is just not the same without Kenny.
Yeah.
It just don't quite hit the same.
It's a bummer. I mean, it's a bummer that he's having to go through this. He's gonna, I believe
yes,
he still has a surgery,
he has diverticulitis. So currently he would be recovering from that surgery. And maybe we'll see him back someday.
Gotta hope so.
The important part is that maintaining a quality of living and making sure he can poop. Like,
yes,
it's important.
My brother had diverticulitis, and he kind of had fun with it, having his like colostomy bag. Like, this is where my poop goes. Like, I'm pooping right now.
Introducing the challenger from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at
having that, like,
15 pounds.
Dude, I can't imagine it can't be. It's great to have to sit there and have like
weighing in at 218
having a poop bag attached to your hip.
the NXT North American Champion.
I mean, I don't judge.
Well, if you ever remember to install the audio, the replacement audio.
Thank you for that, Petey. I just want to say thank you for that.
I felt it was important.
It is noted, recognized, and appreciated.
Your championship.
Referee Rick Knotts holding up the title. Of course, this will be contested under pure wrestling rules. And there's the bell.
Exactly.
I mean, it won't be contested under pure wrestling rules because this is a video game, but hey.
That would be cool. Like, man, I wish there was like if you could get granular enough with the customizing of the match rules to be able to like reconstruct something like pure rules, but I think that's asking for something that is not something they would care to bother doing, like, because it doesn't involve selling the packs for the freaking online gambling mode. I've forgotten what the mode is called for their like wannabe my ultimate or my team or whatever. But that would be so much fun. Ooh, the hip toss. And there's a little back and forth because so far Malachi Black has been leading the offense, but now Kenny Omega is getting some offense.
It's been noted from Fightful that a few of the inactive talents are in Las Vegas for WWE.
Nice.
Hughes Robinson, Megan Bain, and now being reported Wheeler Yuta is in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
Now, of course, that doesn't necessarily mean they'll be on the show, but hey, he's there, he's in the house. So hopefully that's a good sign.
Hopefully there's a sign of like at least healing, at least that they're working on things post recovery, things like that. But like, let me see, what else is? Oh yeah, also, it's been 5 years of AEW officially. 5th year anniversary. It's been
a good 5 years.
Absolutely fantastic. And hopefully
I am not afraid to say I think All Elite Wrestling has become, in just 5 years, my second favorite wrestling promotion of all time.
yeah, it's definitely up there. Like
it just has so much of all of the things that I like about professional wrestling, and so little of the things that I don't.
Ooh, Kenny Omega.
One-winged angel. Even in
Nobody
the
kicks
video
out
game. Even in the video game. You don't
Nobody
kick out
kicks
of the
it.
one-winged angel.
Exactly. It's like the game knows.
Here is your winner, and still NXT.
The game is like the game knows protect the business. Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah. It's like the game knows
Amazing.
to protect the business. There you go. I mean, yeah.
The best bout machine does it again.
Hell yeah. So nice ending to the show. All right, AEW Dynamite.
1,
Stimulate.
that's 3, bell.
Shooter. Oh, new rivalry. Okay.
Good.
1, 2,
Tag team title. Oh, new tag champs. Daisy's injured. Andy Carter. They win the titles, but are injured in the process.
That happens.
Not like, not like I need them for the fucking pay-per-view. Cool. Awesome. Amazing.
1, 2, ring the bell.
I'm not going to have like half my roster. My roster is cooked.
Okay. Reva Van calls out Julia Hart for the rivalry. Oh, and
1, 2, that's 3, ring the bell.
Oh,
I didn't pay attention to the. Yeah, I didn't have any run-ins. Okay, let's see.
Ring it.
Damn, Tamina is
Tamina,
just
classic.
dominant. Who got injured? Tamina's injured for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I guess she's just gonna finish off the season with the title. I kind of was like hoping to want to put that title on somebody in a rivalry, but it's like, but you know what? All right, okay, level 4 rivalry, and the Acclaimed are now tag champs. It's level 3. Okay.
1, 2, ring that bell.
I don't care. I'm pushing this rivalry through, and this will be a big part of my my all-in. And yeah, now for our last main event: the Learning Tree versus the Rated R Superstar.
The Learning Tree, who has been for the world champion now for 35 days. You'll love to see it.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, weighing in at 250 pounds.
What I especially love is that they have not, or rather they did, take away Judas from them.
Yeah. They've stuck with something. They've gone with something that isn't catchy. That isn't like they're letting them just something heelish.
I am naturally averse to a lot of the Pavlovian crowd elements in professional wrestling. I just have a natural aversion to call and response.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't miss this. I don't miss this at all. Here is the Rated R Superstar, the TNT Champion, Adam Copeland.
Versus your TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Whether it's his matches, his promos, his video segments, his backstage stuff, dude has not missed once in his run in AEW. It's uncanny.
Yeah.
I'd heard so much conversation about how it kind of looked like at the end of his WWE run, he was more than a little checked out.
Yeah.
And the switch, whatever it was, that flipped on for him coming into AEW, man, wow.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah. Really fantastic. I think it's really been like he's having fun now. He's finally having fun again in wrestling. He's finally enjoying himself.
Maybe this is just in my own head, but I think he saw Sting too.
Yeah.
and was like, you know what? The Stinger's gone. I'll take it from here. Let's go.
Yeah.
I will be the elder statesman that will do everything. Let's go.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Like the elder statesmen in AEW, like Jericho, like Adam Copeland, they all go out of their way to work with the young guys and work with them.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. Like, they go out of their way to do that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know we're all tired of Chris Jericho and the Jericho Vortex and everything, blah, 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 blah. But he's specifically going out of his way to get Hook up to another level. Like, that's what this is about. It's about elevating Hook.
Yeah.
Right? And during his TV title run, Adam Copeland has worked with Dante Martin, Daniel Garcia. I think he worked with Brian Keith once. And now he's doing this feud with Malachi Black. He's not big leaguing anybody.
Yeah. He even had a battle of the Canadian boys with Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly, who I'm so happy to see is back.
Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly is just awesome. If not for his injury issues, he would absolutely be in the main event.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, you can only hope that things are start to settle down for him in that regard. But I like his current run of he's happy to be back.
And so he's just going out there and showing how good he is.
Yeah. Oh, the
Tope Suicida.
Exactly.
You love to see it.
Oh, back and forth from Cope.
Referee Rick Knox starting the 10 count.
Throws him into Mike Rome. Chris Jericho clipping through Mike Rome. We don't need to see Mike Rome get hurt.
No, start.
Oh.
Pete, how many more after this? After TNA do we have?
Oh, this is the main event. This is our last main event.
I'm gonna say TNA is the last one.
All right.
Yeah, generally. TNA is usually the last one. And then we will wrap things up for week 23, and then next week will be week 24, and then I think I gotta look at exactly when it is, but in not I think like 3 weeks I've scheduled for All In. Gonna give myself an off week after when I get home.
I mean, you literally are in another part of the world.
Yeah. And that'll be the All In spectacular.
Or I will have half my roster.
We're gonna watch a bunch more matches. We'll cap off the season in spectacular fashion. Oh. Oh. Adam Copeland wants to use the table. I guess he changed his mind. Well, he needs to break up the pin. Oh, yeah. Oh.
God damn it. I just saw that apparently Anna Jay and John Silver recreated the meme at Ruby's
Sure did. They sure did. At Ruby and Angelo's wedding.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice. Oh, let me see. Was it on John Silver's thing?
I cruised past it on Facebook because he on Facebook, knowing that I'm bad about checking my phone on a podcast because my phone's on desk like away from me, and usually I have the game and another window up, so
it actually got covered by Know Your Meme.
Nice.
And actually by name, wrestlers John Silver and Anna Jay recreated their famous meme last weekend. Oh, there you go. Complete with the article. John Silver explaining to Anna Jay. It's canon.
Do we know what the original conversation was even about?
Oh no, I think it was a BT thing.
It was from an episode of BTE where John Silver was just saying Anna, Anna, Anna over and over again. Because it was still Dark Order shenanigans.
Yeah. And it's still them trying to make Anna break. Make her corpse on camera. Which is really fantastic. Man. Those Dark Order shenanigans, especially when Brody was still around.
Do you watch Being the Dark Order?
I should. I gotta go back. I should check it out. Has it been good? Has it been enjoyable? Yeah. Like I want to check it out because it's being like the spiritual successor to being the elite and just having the Dark Order shenanigans. I should check it out. Maybe people out there can report on the quality.
Oh boy. Someone just showed, I just found a picture from Chris Statlander's Instagram story. And I will put that in the chat. And you see this, and tell me it doesn't fill your heart with fear. Putting that in the chat now. And the person that posted that said, "It's so over." For the audio listeners, it is a picture from Chris Statlander's Instagram story with Chris and Willow Nightingale sitting, taking a picture in the ring together, both with big smiles on their faces.
It's from back in the day, probably the Creator Pro days. And
yeah, all you can say is, as the kids say, it's so over.
It's over.
Yeah, it's happening.
There's gonna be something.
Here's your winner.
Some chicanery.
Now, here's a crazy thought. I know that there's a lot of assumptions on the Willow Mercedes Monet match. I think there's one big assumption. It's obviously it's coronation from Mercedes Monet. Well, here's the crazy thought. What if Willow retains?
Yeah, that is the question. I am putting my anthropology hat on about that one, and I'm really fascinated about how people will react to it.
Like,
just from an anthropological perspective, I'm really fascinated in if Willow retains. I expect that there will be a divide between fans.
But it would be wild.
The Mercedes stands, God bless them, and also the fans that think about the business that would say Mercedes is the right way to go. And then you have other people who think that Willow Nightingale is more than capable of being a champion, being a focal point, being a star in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested in seeing how this goes.
Yeah, so
don't lie to me and say that was good booking, video game. Don't lie to me like that.
It was a good drama curve.
No, Petey. No. There's you don't have to placate here. You don't have to try and put a positive spin on my
show. Or finale, damn. Fuck.
Yeah, it's just kind of like you just had a bad ending.
I didn't have much money because I wanted to buy that big stadium before the pay-per-view.
Yeah. But and I had bought it last week. So it's like Eve Torres and Daisy Summer injured basically the rest of the season. They're tag champs. No rivalries.
Fuck.
Okay, and then I've got level 3, level 2 now, which is good. This is level 3. That's level 4. Tamina's out for 2 weeks.
I don't have any new injuries, do I? Oh, never mind.
I don't think so. No, I think you made it out fairly unscathed.
All right.
Let's see. Collision made $20,000 in profit. Okay, it gained a bunch of fans. Yeah. Don't play winning a match. Losing streak's over. Hey.
Love that for us.
Really solid contest. Natural and Booker T. Love it when contrasting clashes mesh like this. Yo, AEW doesn't know who deserves a championship on this waist? Danielson. And hopefully Kaz.
Ring of Honor. Did you guys see Abaddon was totally uncalled for? Yeah. Yeah. Are they ever going to catch up? No. Malachi proves you don't always need complementary fighting styles to put on a great match. Okay, the promo with Julia, Shayna Baszler, and Easley, is freshly sweet, looks worn out. You giving him time off very soon? Yes, feels like Omega Mania. I want Teeny Hater versus Penny Cheater. What a boss! Should not have got it. Yeah. Yep. Okay, we made some money, gained some fans. That was the objective. We needed some money for the pay-per-view. And I'm satisfied. We generated some revenue. The show wasn't good, but whatever.
Yeah. AEW Dynamite.
New fans. Oh, good. Thank God.
Another revenue.
Needed that money.
The new venue. Oh, no,
Yes, I bought Big Stadium or whatever it was.
And you booked it too.
Yes.
Daisy and Eve are an incredible tag team. Too bad they're injured. Oh. You're not impressing anyone.
Me only getting 16,000 fans may have been because I literally took away every other like a bonus thing, like the advertising and all that, all the logistics. I took them away just so I could put that big ass stadium. Yeah. I was like, I need to start banking money, dog. Like, what the fuck?
All right. Really good stuff. Really good, sure. 50,000. I got 50,000 fans and some revenue. I also made revenue from ticket sales. Okay. Tamina's perfect for tables matches. Put her in another one. About that. I do have an injury rehab. I could just like.
Oh. I didn't hear about Van Gundy.
Well, which Van Gundy? Stan or
Stan?
His wife passed away.
Oh, that's
She passed away in August from suicide, and he revealed for the first time it was suicide.
Yeah.
I've been keeping him close to the chest. That sucks.
Yeah.
Re-arena booking. What's good?
That's.
We take that.
Make that money.
We take those.
Nothing for ROH. Oh well.
Well, I forgot.
Oh
well. And right now those are our standings. Still number one, AEW Dynamite. Still a commanding lead at 179,000. 107, like 80,000 fans.
And then the drop off to Ring of Honor.
And then down to Impact Wrestling down here.
Which is not as big of a drop off. But the drop off between AEW and Ring of Honor is significant because y'all don't want to subscribe to Honor Club. I get it. Subscribe to Honor Club.
It's not too expensive. All right, let me check my.
The women are there. Y'all complain about women's wrestling so much. Go to Honor Club.
For Matt Cardona. I'm not happy losing my strap as a former champion. I'm reacting. Okay, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, literally, that's the whole point.
Basketball right now. Holy shit.
Okay. Nobody else better get a shot. I mean, that's literally you're the rivalry we're taking into the pay-per-view, so we're doing good here. And appreciated. I'm not sure what I'm expecting, but I have to let you know I'm pretty important to our fans to see that. I appreciate you, but despite your popularity, I can't show you special treatment. There are no favorites. You should treat us equally.
Ooh, major decrease.
I mean, somebody's gonna be a whiny Gus.
Yeah, but it's Trish though.
Yeah,
it is Trish.
That is true. All right, so this, I'm gonna have to. My easiest way to
do her. Take her home, Mr. Petey.
Yeah, this is the easiest way for me to do it. switch over to that display. And yeah, thank y'all for being with us. Be sure to check out the YouTube channel Rebelli TV. If you're over there on YouTube, come over to Rebelli TV on Twitch. Once I get back to the States, we're gonna get back into more of the full swing of things. But we still have record breakers and we still have GM mode. So be sure to follow and like and share all the things. Be sure to comment on the YouTube videos. Give us some feedback. Give some feedback on our booking. Be gentle though. Really only say positive things. We can't handle any otherwise. Yeah. Thank you. Do all the things. All the calls to action. Until next time. Hasta los huevos.
Live long and prosper.
안녕.